points in the game.
Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Gators offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
You know, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Ball handed off. First down and more. He's still running. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Breaks into the clear. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
And the Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick grab.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And it's a bunch formation. The shotgun handoff here. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain. The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game here. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, and he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pass not complete. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Drop in back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And the Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. He was hoping that would check up, but big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route. The catch made. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Here's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Breaks an open space. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On the move now. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Second down and goal upcoming. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Gators, as they put 6 more on the board.
Chris, it's a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Georgia, 0.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Short connection to the tight end here.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
They mix it up with a run. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Third down play for this offense. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made by the tight end. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught, completion. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
First down and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. Snags the quick throw.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First and 10 play coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Florida. They couldn't stop him there.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Florida 21, Georgia 3.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it.
He's in the clear. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another first and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. It's not going to be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
Looking for 6. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to 21. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
The receiver makes the grab. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looking to throw yet again. Here's a target, and it's complete. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
Chris, that last carry puts him now at 100 yards for the game. Where he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop in front of him, then use that burst to pick up some good gains today.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The shotgun running play call. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And the extra point makes it 28-6. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop.
Georgia, 6.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking for a man. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime and talk about the second half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed.
And the Gators will kick it off to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass complete on the crosser. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Yeah, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Back to throw again. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot, but he paid for it. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass caught. Second down now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The Dogs looking to cash in this red zone trip. Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Georgia! That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
35, Georgia, 13.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. The Gators offense retakes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Ball handed off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
First down here for this offense. He finds some space. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And now the handoff. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. And the Gators looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. 2nd and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Florida 42, Georgia 13.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
On the run here, lets it go. And the completion made. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up 1st down at the 33. Clock running in the final minute here of the 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now they call a run. Makes a nice move there. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's 2nd down here.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Intercepted in the end zone.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st down, it's play action. Catch made on the right side. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats.
Georgia 13.
offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the...
Here he goes. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Gators pick up enough for a first down here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That short completion sets up a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, bringing pressure. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Breaks an open space. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Important moment here in this championship game. Third down and short on the 9th play of the drive. Receiver in motion now. And now the running back's got it again. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Very efficient on third down, and now it's 1st down and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Second and goal for the offense.
Here we go.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Florida.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Georgia, 13.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Look at the quick cut. Runs into the teeth of that defense. Picks up just a couple yards. So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but a solid run by their freshman.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And here comes the punter onto the field. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the Florida offense retakes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. They're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Dump ball's caught by the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it again. The pocket breaking down. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board. That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on second and goal? No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Gators.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
That was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on fourth?
From the shotgun, drops back. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida.
Look, no matter how you feel about teams running up the score, if you want to stop them from scoring, try harder to stop them. This is not grade school. If your team quits early, they deserve every late touchdown they surrender.
56, Georgia, 13.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.